What's up, everybody? It's your boy Coke Gotti coming at y'all with another video. In this video, we're going to do a recap on my Week 11 picks. Before we start, hit that like and subscribe button for me. I really need to get my followers up and my viewers. So, when you're watching this, go ahead and share it at the same time. Anyways, starting off, we had number 4 Penn State on the road to play number 17 Minnesota. I picked Penn State to win it. I don't respect Minnesota. I didn't then. I still don't now. Just because they won ain't going to change my opinion on them. I don't respect them. Especially when that game, Penn State looked like shit. They played like shit. They did not look like the Penn State that I've been seeing all year. Minnesota, if you want to earn my respect, win out. Because if you can beat Penn State like that, yeah, I understand the final score was close, but we all know that Minnesota controlled that game all game long. So, you want to earn my respect? Win out. You ain't got nothing but fucking Iowa, Northwestern, and Wisconsin left. If you legit, you'll win out. All right. Then we had number 12 Baylor on the road to play TCU. I chose TCU to win the game. The game was good game, but it was a close game. It was a good game for them, It wasn't fun to watch or nothing, but they went to triple overtime, and Baylor walked away with the win. TCU gave it everything they had. Then we had Georgia Tech against Virginia. I picked Virginia. Virginia won. It was a lot closer than I was expecting. Virginia is not who I predicted them to be, but they are still probably going to be in the ACC championship. Then we had number 19, Wake Forest, going on the road to play Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech coming off a loss to Notre Dame. They had a nice win streak going before that loss. Wake Forest coming in to this game with one loss, building up hype, getting ready for the Clemson game. I chose Virginia Tech to win it. Virginia Tech stood tall and won the game. Big ups to the Hokies. Wake Forest ain't legit. Then, the big game. Number 2, LSU versus number 3, Alabama. I chose LSU to win the game. Like I was saying all year, that LSU offense, well, not all year, but, throughout the season, that LSU offense is scary. No one's slowed them down. Auburn's probably slowed them down the most out of any team they've played. And Bama's defense has been suspect all year long. And they definitely didn't look too good against LSU. LSU controlled the entire game. Yeah, at the end of the game, Bama brought it back. Ended up losing by 5 points, 46-41, whatever. But LSU controlled that game, hands down. Whatever they wanted to do, they was doing it. Then we had number 16, Kansas State on the road against Texas. I chose Texas to win the game. I'm not sold on Kansas State. They're definitely a good team. I'm not sold on them to be legit. Texas ain't legit either, but they're a good team also. At the house, with the way Texas season was going, this was kind of like a must-win for them, and they pulled through and they won the game. Then we had number 18, Iowa, on the road against number 13, Wisconsin. Winner of this game more than likely is going to win their division. Maybe not, though, because Minnesota's undefeated. Minnesota's going to have to lose 2 of the next 3 for Wisconsin, since they beat Iowa, to even have a chance at winning the division. So it might be over with for both of them. They need Minnesota to win 2 games. Then we got Mizzou on the road against number 6, Georgia. I chose my dogs, of course. And we did the damn thing, 27-0, shutting them boys out. That defense continues to look more and more like the best defense in the country. If you are going to sit here and say Georgia's defense flat out is not the best in the country, you're simply a hater. Because in all actuality, there's only one team in the country who can even say that their defense is better, and that's Ohio State. But even if that's the case, there's no other team besides Ohio State that can even make a claim to be the number 1 defense in the country. And Georgia, yet again, another game in the books. No rushing touchdowns allowed. Moving on to Auburn next week. Then we got number 5, Clemson, going on the road against North Carolina State. Oh, Clemson won. I chose Clemson. Clemson won, and they whooped the motherfucking ass the whole motherfucking game. They got Wake Forest coming up. If they're going to slip, it'll probably be that or South Carolina. If they don't slip in one of those games, they're not going to catch an L until the playoffs. Then we had Iowa State on the road against Oklahoma. I chose Oklahoma to win the game, and they did, but they didn't look good during it. Ever since that loss to Kansas State, Oklahoma's been looking suspect. They barely escaped this game against Iowa State. They got Baylor coming up. They got Oklahoma State coming up. I don't know if they'll be able to finish the season with only one loss. But I went 8-2 on my picks this week. Y'all make sure you hit the like, subscribe button, share my videos. It's your boy Coach Gotti, and I'm out.